Is being obsessed with something good or bad? Is there a point where passion stops being healthy? Being deeply invested in something can be exciting and motivating, but it can also start to take over without realizing it. Noticing the signs early can help keep your passion from turning into something that controls your life. The difference between loving something and being obsessed. Loving something means it adds value to your life without taking over everything else. It's something you enjoy, but you still make time for work, relationships, and other responsibilities. A healthy passion makes life better, not overwhelming. Obsession happens when that passion starts controlling everything. It can creep in slowly, taking up more time and attention until other important things get pushed aside. At some point, it stops being enjoyable and starts feeling like something you have to do. Going to the gym a few times a week is great, but canceling plans and skipping work just to work out is a sign of obsession. Watching a TV show for fun is normal, but if it's the only thing on your mind and you plan life around it, that's fixation. Noticing when a passion crosses the line helps keep things in balance. How too much focus can mess with your head and your routine. Getting too caught up in one thing can mess with your mental state. It can bring stress, make it hard to focus on anything else, and take the fun out of things you used to enjoy. Over time, it can leave you feeling drained and overwhelmed. Obsession can throw off your daily routine. When too much time goes into one activity, other responsibilities start slipping. Relationships, work, and even basic self-care can take a hit. Some warning signs include skipping meals, ignoring personal hygiene, and feeling anxious if you can't do the activity. Catching these signs early can help bring things back to a healthy balance. When fixation starts affecting your relationships, getting too wrapped up in one thing can make relationships feel distant. If most of your time and energy goes into one interest, people around you might start feeling ignored. Friends and family may try to reach out, but if they keep getting pushed aside, they might stop trying. Communication starts to break down. Conversations feel one-sided because everything keeps circling back to the same topic. After a while, the people in your life might feel like they don't matter as much anymore. Loved ones usually notice the change first. They might see you cancel plans, stop showing interest in things you used to love, or seem distracted even when you're with them. It can make them feel unimportant or like they're losing the connection they had with you. As fixation grows, relationships start feeling less personal. Talking to you might feel more like an obligation than something meaningful. The warmth and closeness that used to be there slowly started to fade. Spotting the early signs before habits turn into harmful patterns. An interest can slowly take up more time and energy than expected. Stress, boredom, or the need for control can make a hobby feel more urgent than it should. Social media and competition can add pressure, making it easy to overdo something without realizing it. Certain behaviors show when things are starting to take over. Skipping meals, staying up too late, or ignoring responsibilities just to keep doing one thing can be a sign. Feeling irritated or restless when you can't do it is another clue that it's becoming more than just a hobby. Checking in with yourself can help keep things in balance. Has this one thing started interfering with work, relationships, or basic self-care? Does it still feel enjoyable, or does it feel like something you have to do? Being honest about those answers can help keep things in check. Easy ways to keep your passion in a healthy balance. Having clear boundaries makes it easier to enjoy what you love without letting it take over everything else. Setting aside specific time for hobbies keeps them from interfering with work or relationships. Staying active and practicing mindfulness can help with overthinking, while good sleep improves focus and reduces stress. Putting energy into things that add value keeps your passion from becoming overwhelming. Focusing on what makes you feel good instead of what drains you helps avoid burnout. Checking in with yourself and making small adjustments when needed can keep your passion enjoyable instead of feeling like an obligation. Knowing when it might be time to ask for a little help. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Asking for help isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. Barack Obama. Getting support from someone else can make a big difference. Professionals can offer a new way to look at things and give advice that helps. Talking to someone who understands can make it easier to work through problems instead of feeling stuck. Reaching out is important when stress starts affecting daily life. If responsibilities feel overwhelming or thoughts are becoming too hard to manage alone, asking for help can be the right step. No one has to handle everything by themselves. Conclusion. Loving something can be exciting and fulfilling, but when it starts taking over everything else, it can become a problem. Passion should add to your life, not make everything else feel less important. Knowing where to draw the line helps keep things in balance. Is being obsessed with something good or bad? Habit building, navigate up, share, make me better.